Have I told you this? I'm going to read a story from this book. It's one of two books that I wrote of different things that happened in my life and my husband's and our families. And you can call Amazon or type it up on your phone or computer and to Amazon, and there's two books, volume 1 and volume 2, and order you some or and read them all. I'm just skipping around and reading one here, there, and yonder. Today is a real short story right now about running a hot box. It was Sunday morning, January the 30th, 2005. Dennis got up early, about 6 o'clock that Sunday morning, and went outside, and the temperature was 35 degrees. The sky was gray, cloudy, and mist and rain. It even looked cold. It was cold, and it looked cold. He put on a heavy flannel shirt over his t-shirt. He turned the thermostat of our heating unit up a little and built a big wood fire in the fireplace. After breakfast, he went in the dining room and sat at the dining table, working on our income tax information. His chair was under a vent in the ceiling, and hot air blew on his back almost continuously as the heating unit worked to reach the temperature he had set. I was in the kitchen cooking lunch, so when we got home from church at noon, it would be only need warming up. Well, suddenly, very noisily, Dennis came through the kitchen pulling off his shirts. His face was dripping sweat, and oh, he was vocal. He was burning up. He was burning up. He flipped the thermostat switch down as he went outside to cool. When he returned, I laughed and said, "Well, I guess you're running a hot box." Then it dawned on me that was a saying that Daddy used when I was growing up. I heard Daddy say that a lot. And I told Dennis this, and I said, I don't know if does it mean something, or is it just something Daddy said? He would say he was running a hot box, or he was as hot as a pepper pistol, or hotter than 10 torments when he would get real hot, and he would use one of those expressions. Dennis said that running a hot box was a real saying to describe the bearing boxes around train axles if they should get low of oil. He said that if the bearing box was low of oil, that metal would rub against metal, causing lots of heat that would melt the filling that was around the bearings. Bearings are little round metal balls. And if they were not oiled soon enough, the hot box could cause the axle to drop down if the filling was too low, and that would cause the train to derail. So the train workers would check for hot boxes whenever the train stopped to see if the train was running a hot box. Now I'm going to show you a picture. Dennis drew it off, and then we drew it off real pretty on the computer, and I hope you can see it good. It's about running the hot box, and maybe you can see it when you're looking at this story, and it shows you where it's the end view of a train car, and then a side view of the axle.